And now for our trader rundown, Tim Bigham joins me for a look at the action in the market, and good to have you here.
Always great to be here. Thanks, Ange.
As we are awaiting that Fed announcement this afternoon, which way will they go?
I think, a quarter point is baked in here. It's really more important, is there another rate hike coming the rest of this year? A lot of the, kind of certainty about at least one more has been lessened dramatically. Fed funds futures pointing to less than a 50% shot. So I think it's one and done. If you look at last year, they're expecting 3 at the beginning of the year, only got 1. I think same kind of scenario this year. This might be it.
We do a lot of talking about the FANG stocks on the show, but Tim is taking a look at the TAN stocks, Tesla, Amazon, and Nvidia.
Yeah, absolutely. And the reason is because of valuation, because these were the biggest momentum movers to the upside. So all 3 of these have PEs either, over 100 or in the case of Nvidia, well over 50, whereas, Facebook and Netflix certainly around that 35 range. So I think these are the ones to keep an eye on here. And I think we've seen the upside in them. We saw last week, the end of the week, that big pullback. But I think we also saw the downside. I think they're kind of range bound here going forward.
You do. So even though we're getting a call that Tesla could go to 1,000, you don't think this is happening anytime soon, or if ever?
Absolutely, and I think that's just an absolute short squeeze, as they always do. So take all these analyst upgrades, downgrades, little notes with a huge grain of salt, especially in this market environment. A lot of times when we find out in hindsight, if you go back and look, the call doesn't even come close to fruition.
We have young people who watch this show, and we have retirees who watch this show. We have people who are getting close to retirement. So what would you tell somebody, for instance, who's close to retirement with this market action? Time to get out or pull back, or what would you do?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm a big believer in gradualness, both in building a position and exiting. So use rallies to trim out, maybe rotate into some lower beta names, higher yielding stocks as well. So lower your risk level as you go up in the years, and at the end of the road, you should obviously have your risk level much lower. And conversely, for the younger people out there, I think it's a great time. You hope for those sell-offs to add stocks at lower levels. So always do everything kind of gradually. No reason to ever kind of go all in, especially in this market.
Thank you for your wise words
You bet.
today.